Hello, Guardians and Assassins, and welcome to another episode of Crucible School. Before we get too far into this, we are going to be talking about Iron Banner and a little bit about Control today. Now, the team that I used, I want to send a special thank you out to. That would be Full Max Diesel, and you guys should have recognized his name from, some of the older videos. Crazy Gringo 923, which he is been a part of our team for quite some time now, as well as Capite Corvus, who actually helped me out in last Friday's video. If you guys ended up seeing it, we were able to one-phase walkers twice in a row, which was absolutely amazing. Guys, in order to one-phase a walker, basically you need to take two legs out at once and have them drop at the exact same time, so the spider tank doesn't just drop 3 balls, it drops 6 or more out when you actually go to push it into heroic. So now that you know who everybody is, we're going to talk a little bit about this game that we call Control. Now, to get the basics out of the way, okay, there are 3 points, A, B, and C. Now, those points are all point multipliers, or roughly, except for the first one. So if you have no bases in your control and you get a kill, you get 1 point. If you have one base under your control, you get 1 point. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because if you have 2 bases under your control, when you get a kill, you get 2 points, which is absolutely amazing. Now, if you're able to 3-cap the bases, and you're able to get another kill on top of that, you get 3 points per kill if you get every single base capped. So, guys, they need to finish capping it completely in order for that base to matter. Now, if you see in the background gameplay here, I just pushed through my teammates because they were all standing on 1 point. You guys need to know that multiple players standing on 1 point does not multiply your points or does not speed up the time that it takes to capture that base. Instead, it moves at the exact same rate, so you are wasting time when you are standing on the point and, other people are already standing there. So what you need to do is you need to create a little bit of defense. Now, how do we create defense? Well, guys, as you can see, this point here, there are multiple entryways to get into that building to capture that point. Now, if I had my teammates in there, one of them would be standing on the point, while the other teammates would be blocking off the entryways to make sure enemies don't come through and try to interrupt that point being captured. Now, it's good to have multiple people in the team, but you guys aren't always going to be that lucky. So my best bet for you is to basically check to see if any of those blueberries out there, by the way, guys, what a blueberry is blueberry is somebody who's not on your team, and they show up in blue instead of green. So now that we have that out of the way, for any of those blueberries out there, basically check to see if any of them are in a team. Check to see if they're in the same clan. Now, if you have 2 blueberries in the same clan, guess what? Go follow those guys around and help them out. Why? Because then it's going to be more like 3 people are working together with maybe 1 straggler instead of 2 people pulling the entire team and 2 people running around like they're lost. Now, Control does not always, it's not always important for your KD, but at the same point in time, though, your KD does serve a role in it because that's how you gain points. So, when it comes to getting a kill, don't worry about it so much. If they're away from the point, you're good. Now, on the other hand, you need to be capturing those points. Those points are pretty much the main objective of this entire thing. So if you guys capture 2 points and leave the third one open, that's where your enemies will consistently spawn at, and you'll know roughly the direction that they're going to be coming from, especially like in maps like the Emperor's Respite, where all of them are roughly in a same line. You capture B and C on that map, and you wait for people to come from A, and you just melt them. Not that hard, because you can team shot. The point that's behind you is always protected, and the point that you're on is always protected because you're on it, and then the only one and the only place that they can come through is the other and third point, which there are, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 entryways there. So, in this case, it's more or less in a triangle. So what you got to do is you got to learn to move with the triangle. Guys, if you have 2 points captured and your enemy just finished capping a point and they capture one every single time you capture one, then you need to split up your team. So 2 people on one point, 2 people on another point. Now, once you have 2 points capped, if the other team is moving around as a solid whole unit, you can actually chase them from base to base, recapping the base that they just got. That will make sure that you have 2 points at all times. Now, your main objective here is to basically capture 2 points at once, even though 3 points will actually give you more points per kill. Well, guys, it's not always about the points per kill, because if your team is not fast enough or not communicating enough in order to hold all 3 points, you have another possibility of losing all the points at once, which is, well, the exact opposite of what you're shooting for. So, either way, guys, enjoy your gameplay, and remember these words of wisdom. Always protect the crap out of B. Everybody goes for B, protect it. Cap it, protect it, don't let anybody on it. That's your point. You need to live there. You live on B, they will never win. You don't live on B, well, then you could have some problems. Just make sure that, you know, your team's a little bit divided, so have somebody on B at all times and have another person on either A or C, you know, or following the other guys around, you know, to make it a little bit easier for you. Well, Guardians and Assassins, I hope this will make it playing a little bit easier for you. And that should end this episode of Crucible School. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, go ahead and stick them down in the comments box. I will read them. I will respond to them. And like always, if you like the content you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. If you like the video you're seeing, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you never want to miss another video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell. Now keep in mind, guys, if you hit the bell, you will be notified every single time one of my new videos comes out. I do videos daily, or attempt to do videos daily. So, with that being said, if you are one of those binge watchers that likes to watch all your YouTube videos at the end of the week, don't click the bell, because you're going to have a notification go off every 24 hours. Alright guys, with that being said, I guess I will catch you in the next Crucible School.
K6 would be proud. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. A clean victory. Sound tactics and improvisation that I've not seen since Ikora. Excellent.